1 game to 15 for the championship. Remember, Randy Stoklos and Adam Johnson played together last year here and won impressively. So one of those players is going to defend his title, but only one. Johnson in red serving first. Stoklos puts it away. Randy Stoklos, all blue. And he's headman. Here's Scott Ayakatubby. And Ayakatubby is into the net. Scott Ayakatubby served
very huge advantage in that area when these two teams met in the finals for the winners. 25 kills in the finals of the winners and then on down from there. See if he gets a little bit tired.
Loiola, chance for a point. Stoklos. Yes. Randy Stoklos won here. 1-0. Stoklos Ayakatubby. And off the top goes Loiola. $100,000 to go play in Europe, which he did. Ayakatubby into the bottom of the net.
Randy Stoklos with his hands, not a great bump setter. Has to be more aggressive at the beginning of this match. Set his partner much closer.
Stoklos blasting through. And Johnson and Loiola.
And not really long arms. Stokey able to find lots of court away from his body. And AJ smaller when he blocks at only 6'2.5", 6'3".
Scott Ayakatubby. And a 1-1 tie. Johnson with the rip. Win total. And here's Loiola. 1-1. Angle. If there are two players in this particular match, there will be no
all time in the sport unless you win here. And they're thinking about that. A lot of pressure. This setting in the canyon. Jose Loiola
serving. Tied at 1. Yeah. And Stoklos is rejected.
Johnson, but you can't hit the ball right into him. Loiola moved his arms into the line side. Really got a little lucky there because his hands were off the net.
Johnson serving at 2-1. Good serve on his former partner. But Stoklos gets a beautiful set from Adam.
I'll tell you, that was the key because Stoklos was down and nearly out on the tough jump serve from Adam Johnson. Ayakatubby had to readjust. The key is how high Ayakatubby sets the ball. He set that up to the penthouse to give Stoklos time to get back into good hitting position.
Here is Scott Ayakatubby. Working on Johnson. And AJ puts it away.
The South Bay part of Los Angeles hated Smith and Stoklos.
Ace for Loiola.
Same pattern as in the finals of the winners.
Good set. Ayakatubby loops it down the line. So Scott Ayakatubby, really good. You see 6 wins this year with Karch before Karch went back to Kent. And down the line, looping.
There's the loop down the line in front of linesman Greg Krause. I saw the rope jump. The ball was in. Stoklos just maybe thinking about Santa Cruz last week.
Adam Johnson aces. We'll take a timeout. AJ and Loiola come out smoking. He's got a 4-1 lead. Here comes Stoklos. And he jukes it right on the line. And he's second on the all-time list to Smith in that department. And over! Loiola rejected.
Once again, and why not getting up and overturning Jose Loiola outside.
Poised to serve Loiola again. And he does. That's a bad set. Stoklos off his hands out of that.
Side out because he passes the ball superbly. It's tight.
Stoklos, and he hits it off Loiola out of bounds. 4-2 is our score. Johnson and Loiola. A float serve is a wussy serve. I serve the hard jumper all the way. And he aces! No wussies ahoy!
In the primitive print shorts, but the Act Pack is whooping it up.
4-4. Sunderland, Marlowe, and Walton at Manhattan. Johnson, and Johnson whacking it down the line. Adam Johnson, since he started training less and taking more
heat exhaustion.
Serving Stoklos, 4-4. Stokey groups it down the line.
Tomorrow you take your salt pills, and he's been the best hitter on the beach the last 3 weeks, in my opinion.
Here's Loiola. And Loiola deep into the court. So far, Jose Loiola. Adam Johnson to serve. 4-4. Yes for AJ.
AJ's beaten him. The outside corner of the plate. 3 step over and protect that. And Axe got to move with him and not leave the middle wide open.
Working on Stoklos again. Great set from Ayakatubby. And Stoklos puts it away. Scott Ayakatubby already with a couple of aces. Foils one long. 1. Loiola, 25 years old. One of the bright young stars on the MVP Tour. And he aces! To make it 6-4. We told you Loiola's family is here.
Yes, Chris, Jose Loiola, before the match today, was just telling me that he considers this his home court. He is confused that the fans are not cheering for him, but with the great service winner there.
Johnson and Loiola have the lead in a game to 15. No light open at Manhattan. Stoklos and Ayakatubby struggling here. Johnson got it! Johnson blocking his own partner.
Yeah, talk about being on a roll. On fire, Loiola and Johnson serving with 5 aces, only 1 error. And here AJ, clearly the smallest player out here blocking-wise, stuffing
Loiola serving ahead by 4. And another ace. So Jose saying, yeah, he's going straight from his bench.
They're the best serving team on the beach, statistically, no doubt. 4 aces a game across the board in terms of competition.
That serve out of bounds. If he just joined us, Stoklos, one of the great players of all time at 34. Loiola off the net, and Ayakatubby with a dig. Can he put it away? No! Now Stokey's chance for a point. Jeff Rogers in 7. Stoklos with the serve, trailing by 4. And Loiola, and he tattoos it.
And that ball was hit from distance.
Likes the fact that they alternate, so it gives Loiola a chance to develop the entire game. His defense is not only serving none. Ayakatubby down the line. Could result in a point. Free ball coming up. Stokey looking to munch one. And he does. Loiola. Ayakatubby working on Loiola. And Ayakatubby got it up, but it's going wide. So Ayakatubby
Clear the scoreboard 9-6.
down the line, wide. And so Stoklos
An intimidating blocker on the beach. He's only got 1 stop. Serve the ball. He misses this one. But Stoklos got to think about himself as an
Johnson in perfect position. And he puts it away.
They've got to start passing the ball on these incredible serves from Johnson and Loiola.
Good hand set there as Ayakatubby I ever played with.
Well, the ball just, some setters have the sweetest, softest touch the ball just
Thank
seems
you.
a beat longer. I said the good setters. Thank you for 10 years.
Leading 10-6. Lead to 15. Ayakatubby. And Loiola, dig is out of bounds. Jose Loiola, Stoklos serving, trailing by 4.
Stoklos still looking for another stuff block.
And over. And off the hands goes Loiola. Pretty quick game for Johnson. And it's on the line. Another ace.
7 aces total. Now 3 for Adam Johnson. Now this one deep up the middle. Nobody
Going in
gets
with a little blocking, a little defense, and a lot of serving. Down the line, touch. Johnson wiggles over, gets it. Save a point. Ayakatubby.
Ayakatubby seen here hitting, not really unloading, looking to move the ball around.
6-11. And over. And 4 aces, 4 Loiola. An 11-6 lead. Great set. And Stoklos hits it right to Jose. Joust. Still going.
On defense, but Stoklos Stoklos hit this ball right to him. Again, this is only the 4th tournament together for Stoklos and Ayakatubby. Maybe
One in Washington, D.C., Seaside Heights, New Jersey, and Minneapolis, Minnesota. Not exactly a win 12-point. Johnson got it. Good cut shot by A.J. Very, very confident. And it ticked the net. Little tick, 12-6. The score remains. We're under 4 minutes to go. And Loiola showing a deft touch both ways on the little Petty.
And what makes it possible defensively, establish the heat first, and now he's showing him a lot of coverage, and another ace up the middle, and no communication. They're just not talking enough on this one. Right in between them, Loiola for another ace. He's got 5.
One of the greats, a 5-time winner here at Manhattan. 13-6 as Stoklos and Ayakatubby is unable to withstand the serving assault of Johnson and Loiola. Remember earlier in the year on a tournament here,
I believe by 2.
Yeah.
So they've just eliminated some errors and are racking up aces.
Loiola, little con walk, and it's off Stoklos' hand. The game really turned around. 13-6 as Johnson serves with Loiola at the net.
And Stoklos giving up some room down the sideline.
Ayakatubby fires one through. And
Considers those possibly nightmares.
Working on Johnson, trailing by 7. A.J. Ayakatubby, nope.
Very tough to play.
In Seaside Heights, New Jersey, and Minneapolis, Minnesota. This would be their first major. Ayakatubby, right to Jose. He's looking for the bomb. And he defuses with a little firecracker.
AJ's not getting him. He would like nothing better than to end it on an ace. And Ayakatubby and Stoklos coming out of this timeout know it.
Crowd quiets down. Slow wave still going. Loiola for the championship. This could be it. Johnson muffed it. Oh my gosh, right in his hands. Down the line, Ayakatubby gobbles it up. And he got a touch.
He's been getting some bad sets, and you get in the habit of just moving the ball around.
Loiola going over the top. AJ pops it back. And AJ has a chance. A swing for a